Hello Moto Heads and welcome to the Lazy Open. We got our game face on. And the gate is down. Sweet jump out of the gate. Into the first turn. Whoa, narrowly missed that. To the inside again. We got the whole shot here, Moto Heads. And I'm not sure who this is in second place. We're trying out this Chaparral Yamaha today. Rocker from Chaparral Yamaha is also out here. Is that him right there? I would expect it to be him. If it isn't him, it could very well be... Oh, wow. I cannot believe I did not get reset right there. If this isn't Rocker, it's probably Hayden Danger Boy Deegan. He's an up-and-comer. Real fast kid. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. You know, I'll be honest with you, I saw Danger Boy IRL in Denver. I went to that race with my old military veteran buddy. I met this guy in boot camp in 1986. Not boot camp, I'm sorry, that sounded Marine Corps. I was in the Army. I met this guy in basic training. Alright, did you see that, Moto Heads? And I stayed to the inside right there. That's Yamaha. That is Chaparral talking right there. This bike is awesome. Just feels nimble. Looks spectacular. I wish it was mine. It's not. This is a loaner. I went over to the Chaparral rig to pick it up this morning. And I had my Suzuki gear. You know, this is a charity event, the Lazy Open. I figured I could pretty much wear or ride anything. Oh, we just got snaked. I'm not sure who that is, but he is persistent. That was crazy. Thought he was just gonna force me to T-bone him for a second. Anyway, they already had this Alpine Star gear all laid out for me. I don't even know how they knew my boot size. Oh! This is a great battle. Alright, we're back in the lead. So my whole deal here is no reset, no crash. And I put it to the rhythm of No Woman, No Cry. Bob Marley. Oh. That was a little sloppy. No reset, no cry. Alright. So like I said, Rocker's out here from Team Chaparral. And I don't know if he went down behind us or what, but he's faster than us. He should have passed us by now, in my opinion. We've got a 4-second lead here. Oh, less than that. Anyway, we're doing well, I think, Moto Heads. We have a 1:31 lap time. That is more than 2 seconds faster than any lap we did all weekend on the same track at the Nationals. God, I like this Yamaha. So I have mentioned in the past on this channel that the first Supercross race that I ever went to was in 1979. My dad took the family to the Oakland Coliseum. We had really good tickets. Front row, second level. Ever since then, that's my preference at a Supercross. If I have any chance, I would like to sit there. So anyway, it's a famous Supercross race. And that is all because of Jimmy Weinert's tire. He won the race. And he had a tire that they called the Hooker. If you know, you know. If you don't, Google it. And believe me, you do want to see an image of this tire. All right. So that was a beautiful night way back then. I was 12 years old. So then in 2019, I went back to Oakland Coliseum and watched the Supercross then. I think Cooper Webb won. It wasn't a very exciting race. I remember that. Tomac did not do well. I remember that because he's my guy. Whew. Anyway, that was 40 years later, front row, second level. My dad died in 2014, but he was there. Oh, we got a battle going on. Speaking of my dad, talk about a hard guy to battle on a motocross track. That guy used to, oh, it's Danger Boy. Oh, this is nice. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier at the Denver Supercross this year, me and my old vet buddy, maybe I didn't even mention it yet, I don't know. Like I said, old vet buddy. We're both the same age as a lot of old people. But neither of us are old. Anyway, we went for practice and we watched Danger Boy do a turn and we just looked at each other. And I said to him, you know what? That's worth the ticket price just to get into this place. That 3 seconds right there, watching that kid do that turn. Oh man. All right. So yeah, I went back to Oakland and 40 years later, watched the Supercross. It was awesome. It's always awesome. Like I said, it wasn't even an exciting race, and it was awesome. I remember they also debuted full-size XR motorcycles that night. I'd never seen one. They were coming out that year, and at that time, I was the proud rider of an XR 75. It was a 1974 XR 75. And the bikes that they were debuting were the XR 185, the XR 250, and the XR 500. Well, when I was 13 the next year, guess who was riding the XR 185? I might be from the trailer park. But Pops had priorities, and we had dirt bikes. Cannot believe we're still winning here, Motoheads. This is like the most important race of my career. It could be. I don't know if it will be. We'll see what happens after the race. I'll return the bike, and we'll see what they say to me. One thing I can't do is get my hopes up or overthink it, especially right now. Last lap with a 3-second lead. Let's just bring it home. This Yamaha is amazing. It's like a Springbok. It's like a blue Falcon when you're airborne. Falcon is the fastest animal on the planet next to humans. We don't do it naturally. Well, yeah, we do it naturally. It's part of nature that we invented breaking the sound barrier and that kind of stuff. But anyway, getting sidetracked here. Things like the Blue Falcon. I think the Blue Falcon might have been a land speed car back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. Rawr! Wait, I don't know what a Falcon. They probably don't even make noise. But they dive bomb faster than terminal velocity, if that's possible, I think. Alright, last time down Bradshaw Boulevard. Quick left here. Woo! Wow, we're not used to seeing that, are we, Motoheads? Not lately, anyway. Alright, it looks like Danger Boy got a slightly faster lap than we did. And Rocker finished in 4th place. He must have had some troubles back there. And hopefully he's okay if he did crash. Alright, so I returned the Blue Falcon back to Chaparral. And I was just waiting for him to say something. They didn't say anything. They just said, hey, nice ride. And I was like, hey, thank you, you know. And they said, cool, well, thanks for riding our bike. And I said, okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me ride it. have a good day. They said, okay, you too. Take care. And I'm like, wow. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that right now, Motoheads. Alright, Motoheads, I gotta take this. I think I know who's calling. We'll see you guys in the next moto.